Well, well, well. What a wonderful, wondrous day lies before us. Nice to meet ya. The name's Palette, and I am what you could call a palette with a penchant for paintings. I know that I don't look like a typical art school type, but I did go to quite a few, actually. Paris, Rome, Spain, Chicago. You're in good hands. I got like 8 boxes of acrylic before I tripped the alarms. You know how many students would die for that kind of stuff? How much they'd pay? No wonder they call it a starving artist. Ha! But that's why I'm here. Every artist knows Palette, or of Palette. But not everybody knows me, or my pieces, see? And isn't that a crying shame, really? I mean, check out these canvases I'm canvassing. I've got some wicked nice stuff here. It's practically a crime, not that I know anything about that my stuff isn't more well known. But I'm not here to talk about me. This is all about you, and the great opportunity I have open for you. Ow! Hey, watch it, bud. Oh, whoops. It looks like you accidentally tried to close your door on my foot. What a wacky little mishap. You wouldn't mind if I came in to get some ice, though, right? You got a wicked strong arm. I'll be lucky if this doesn't swell. And I still have so many more houses to visit today, all alone, on foot, in the rain. You won't regret it, pal. Well, some digs you got here. There's just something I can't help but notice that bothers me just a tick. Your walls. They're bare. Empty. Absolutely hollow. I mean that as a synonym for empty, not that your walls are so thin that they're empty. Big difference, pal. It's just so boring. You really need something to spruce things up around here. Which is how I can help you. Oh! Thanks for the ice. Thank you so, so much. Even if you hadn't erroneously injured my foot, my dogs are going to be barking sooner or later. 5 miles here and 5 miles back are the routes I walk with the hopes of selling my paintings. With all the work it takes to sell my art, I have to spend more time selling it than I do working on it. And ain't that a crying shame, pal? I'm an artistic visionary. A Michelangelo of future Mondays. A Van Gogh with little more than a van and a plan. An unremembered Rembrandt. And that's why I need your help. Do you mind giving me a glass of water? The sun is already so hot out there, and with my injured foot, why, I just don't see myself getting anywhere particularly fast. The limp will probably slow my gait down, and that just isn't great. Thank you. I'm giving you an inspired opportunity here, kiddo. Just think of it. Imagine being able to say that you have a Palette original hanging on your wall when I'm a world-famous artist. It brightens up your living space. It's an interesting conversation piece. And it gives you a warm feeling in your heart knowing that just for a one-time easy payment of $5,000, you're able to support a local community artist in their prime. Consider it a donation to a charity, but you actually get something out of it. And even then, it's such an easy payment to make. I take all brands of credit cards, banking accounts, and literally every single currency on the planet that's equivalent to that of my listed price. What a convenience! And besides, who wouldn't want one of these boys on a blank wall anyhow? It's a sad clown. The composition, the juxtaposition. A clown, a merry-making man. Who's sad? Somber. Understated. Think of it. Think of the conversations that are to be had here with this painting. Your friends are going to be so impressed to be so close to such an intellectual individual. Oh, or maybe you're more of a jokester. Isn't it funny to have a sad clown on your wall? It's a clown that's sad. How strange. How random. I really think that this speaks to both the brainiac and the idiot within us all. The dichotomy of man. Look, I know my prices are steep. I'd call them competitive, but we don't need to get into that. I'll tell you something. I've never told another potential client before. Getting close, you know why my paintings cost so much? It's because 90% of the money goes to the Palette Foundation, a charity foundation I made to help struggling artists. Think of them. Think of the artists. The artists. And by struggling artist, I mean me, winner, chicken dinner. Boy, you really are a clever one. Can't outfox you. How about this? Considering there's no way a smart cookie like you could see past my methods, how about I drop the price for you? For you, my dear, my lovely, lovely potential patron, who so kindly offered me a drink when I was thirsty, and ice when I was in pain that you inflicted. I'll give you a lovely discount, which should put the price at about $7,000. What do you say?